I guess it starts back before the Civil War with Dorostus Fortunatus Ladley, and he was the Christian minister in Yellow Springs and part of the group that founded Antioch College. His daughter went to Antioch, and her daughter went to Antioch, and then her daughter went to Antioch, and then her daughter was my grandmother, and then her daughter, who also went to Antioch, and then her daughter was my mom, who went to Antioch, and so I guess that's like 5 generations of women who went to Antioch before me. Well, I went to the Antioch School, which was founded by Arthur Morgan from when I was like all through elementary school. I guess like for probably an entire semester or something, like an entire year. I don't know, it seemed like a long time. Me and my friend Vanessa would go every day after school to the swing in front of North and between North and the Union. And it was a great swing, and we'd sit on it together and wait for Antioch students to walk by, like on their way to class or on their way to their dorm or whatever. And we'd ask them if they'd push us, and pretty much every single one pushed us. Like, even if they were really late to class, or if they had to do something else, or if they were tired, like, they always pushed us. And, like, it was just, like, really amazing. I was planning on going to Columbia in the spring. And so in the fall, I was gonna stay in Yellow Springs. And so I just like didn't really have anything to do, I guess, but was also like really pumped about Nonstop. I read a syllabus. I'd never like really like looked into classes at Antioch, and I read a syllabus for Chris Hill's class, Gender and Moving Image Media. And I like opened it up and read the entire syllabus and was like, oh my god, I want to take this class. But it wasn't being offered. So I took Elements of Photography with Denny and Revolutions. Anyway, I love it here. I've learned more than I've learned in like my entire life here. I really think like I've never like learned so much and been around people who care so much about something. I think I took 12 credits last term, and I'm taking 9 this term, and it's kicking my ass. It's really hard. This term I'm taking Elements of Photography 2 and continental feminist theories, French New Wave cinema, and image as document and invention, which is like a photography history class. And I'm also working on the record, and I'm also a co-coordinator of the alternative library. And I'm also on ComSil, and I was on EXIL, which is ADSIL, last term. Yeah, I don't know how much next year. Well, I plan on graduating from Antioch College. That's probably not next year, but that's my plan. And so next year, in whatever form it takes, is going to see me working on opening Antioch College back up again. I really want to work on campus. I really want to help fix things. I imagine Nonstop being a workforce that is an expert workforce, having much expertise in creating a college from scratch, which is pretty much what we've been doing here for the last year. And that's what so many people have been working really hard for. I also really, I think like Nonstop is a part of a really big puzzle that is part of the political movement to save Antioch College. But I don't think that you can really get anywhere without the faculty of Antioch College. And that's who I want to support. My Antioch College probably is something that I don't see Antioch College being a place that is unwelcoming to different ideas. And the academic rigor of the past, I don't think should be lost. And but I don't think that we really have a problem with academic rigor, and I think that will continue. And just I think that there is a place in American higher education for a really radical school, that is really queer friendly and is really oriented towards thinking about global issues and in a really responsible way, that you're not able to say things that you're not really able to that you can be called out when you say something that might not mean what you think it means. I'm here because I think that Antioch College is essential. I think that it should be here for people. And I think that Nonstop is the body that is continuing to keep the things that are here for people, that make this a place that is safe, and make this a place that is a learning facility, a really, really hard, rigorous place to learn.